own history. And when you're talking about African phenomena,
Big Ben, Black Panther, what's good, man? Yeah, them playoffs is on, man. Think it's New York and I'm gonna see what it is, man. I ain't gonna be on long. This easy work right here. I'm gonna get this in and get up out of here, man. It's gonna be easy for me, man. Man, he said the playoffs is on. Big Ben, Black Panther, what's good, man? Yeah, the playoffs is on, man. Think it's New York and I'm gonna see what it is, man. I ain't gonna be on long. This easy work right here. I'm gonna get this in and get up out of here, man. It's gonna be easy for me, man. Man, he said the playoffs is on. Big Ben, Black Panther, what's good, man? Yeah, the playoffs is on, man. Think it's New York and I'm gonna see what it is, man. I ain't gonna be on long. This easy work right here. I'm gonna get this in and get up out of here, man. It's gonna be easy for me, man. Man, he said the playoffs is on. Big Ben. I was running back and forth. Jabari, what's good, man? Getting blocked, what's up with you? Omar Reed, what's going on? The plug, what it do? Yeah, I'm gonna get in here real quick, man. Y'all gonna get a chance to watch the download, man. I've been promising a couple people that yeah, finish them off with the whole Mediterranean thing. You can always hit the rewind on the game for me. But yeah, let's get right to it, man. It don't matter how many people in the building. I just want to get it on the game film. Shout out to everybody like to study. And y'all know I study biological human evolution. That's like my favorite thing to do. And see, we can lean on that right now. And so when people, let me get straight to the matter. When people want to talk about Kemet as being a Mediterranean culture or Mediterranean weather or Mediterranean plants and fauna, right? There's documentation to say they slap crazy wrong. And so I just want to get right into it. So we know with evolution, there's climate, right? There's geography, right? Geography and all that coincides and affects climate, mountain ranges and stuff like that, change the climate, climate and geography go hand in hand. So we're gonna look at some maps. And I wanna introduce to people into the Copeland climate map. Once again, Copeland climate map. You say, well, what the hell map? What the hell does climate have to do with this? Well, biological organisms, since human beings are biological organisms, last time I checked, they are absolutely affected by climate. The genes are affected by climate. All right, this is easy work right here. Okay, so if we got like a Mediterranean climate or tropical climate, desert climate, we know that Homo sapiens, they're on the Rift Valley, okay? But some of the oldest finds, not the oldest find is in Morocco, okay? And you gotta look at the time periods when that was taking place. But climate absolutely affects organisms because climate affects the food. And if climate affects the food, then climate affects the organisms that eat the food. So what kind of food, what kind of climate, and what kind of human beings would evolve in these circumstances? And so we'll just get right to it. You got a lot of dudes, right? Few of them on my team hollering about the Mediterranean. They'll switch it back and forth. But at the end of the day, in their mind, they really think that. Now we got my heated enemy, Chief X. He been running his mouth about a year and a half. This nigga don't even got enough sense to look on the map to realize that no, Egypt, right, absolutely, right, does not have a Mediterranean climate, nor does it have Mediterranean fauna. It just does not. I'm gonna prove that. All right, simple. So you ain't gonna be called, the only reason you would call Egypt a Mediterranean culture, right, is because you're practicing the racism, white supremacy, like that quote unquote migrating race theory. Yeah, migrating from somewhere else into Africa. Remember that invading race theory thing? Yeah, that's how that thing was. Remember that, right? We talked about that yesterday. Breasted. He came up with that. So those Mediterranean people came in, right? And they started Egypt. Well, these Mediterranean people were so prominent, right? That they came in and influenced Egypt. Of course, they're back and forth cultural influences in all civilizations, but influence and actually starting a culture or being the foundation of culture is two different things. So you would never call Egypt a Mediterranean culture. Well, you know, they traded in the Mediterranean. Well, hell, they traded in Nubia first. Yes, in Nubia, in that area was the first trading partners of Egypt. No one predates that. So when I just call Egypt a Nubian culture then. Right, okay. So let's get right to the climate, right? We're gonna do this lesson on the Copeland climate map. This is important. Most of y'all haven't heard of it, but I love geology. All right. So let me pull this up and get these niggas out the way real quick. Excuse my language, man. But y'all know how we start off, man. Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. Bobby Banger in the house. Yeah, y'all know what I'm doing, right? I'm coming to do what I got to do, and I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Man, I'm on goddamn deck. So let's go, man. Let's put in this work right here. We're going to start off with the Copeland climate map. This map is essential in understanding where we are in this quote unquote nut conversation, because that's what it's become. It's become very, very laughable, right? But I want to give you the tools for when people start talking that talk, right? So make sure when they talking that talk, make sure they walk that goddamn walk. So we're going to come right here, all right, to the Copeland climate classification, okay? The Copeland climate classifications is one of the most widely used climate classification systems, right? It was published by a German-Russian climatologist, Waldemar Copeland. I ain't gonna get into deep into it, right? But right here, you got these codes. These codes are gonna identify the type of climate, all right? That's in these areas. Ain't no escaping this. So let's click that map. Whoop. What do we have right here? We can clearly see the Mediterranean. Let's boost it up a little bit more. All right. Let that download. Get these Negro pins out of here. Real quick. That's easy work. All right. So here you go. All right. You clearly see the red. Self-explanatory. Red. Let's look at the Mediterranean. The Mediterranean got that yellow. Y'all see that, right? See if I can get a little bit bigger. Oh, that's a little bit too big. That's gonna blow y'all away. Downsize that a little bit. Okay, so we got that red, right? You see where all that red is, right? Red, red, red. See the blue? Okay, see a little red over there, right? So let's identify what these colors actually mean. This is when it get nice. Remember the codes. I know the codes, right? Specifically, some of the codes for Africa. I know that a little bit. So the BWH, right? In red is the BWH, but what does that mean to this conversation? Okay. Then you see the yellow. Let me get right there real quick. All right. Okay. Scroll on down right here. First of all, the overview, the Copeland classification scheme divides climate into 5 major climate groups. A, tropical, B, dry, C, temperate, D, let me see, continental, okay, and E, polar. We can pretty much figure out what stuff gonna be at, right? But what we want to find out, does Egypt specifically, right, have a quote unquote Mediterranean climate? We're gonna find out here, which would produce Mediterranean fauna, you know, like plants. All right, let's see. So you got that tropical A group, right? Tropical, that's A. Let's go down to B. Dry climate. Remember I mentioned B, WH? Remember the B, right? B. Okay. C. All right. Temperate climates. D. Continental climates. All right. Let me show you the tropical rainforest climate. All right. And so we know our early ancestors, early hominids started off what? In the forest. Why? They lived amongst the trees. Better protection from them. If you look at Artie, right? Feet was kind of fit to be able to walk across branches. Now it was bipedal, right? But it could definitely walk across branches using their feet and hold on to it. All right. When those forests start to disappear a little bit and those savannas start to creep in, right? That's when the open savannas start to come in spotty areas. And this is when you start to get habitual bipedalism. All right. So these areas are changing. We go from forest, right? Start to lose the hair. Okay. I want to mention the gene that lighter skin gene is in there. SLC 245. Okay. That gene is there. Why is it there? Because, you know, like under the skin, under the hair, which actually protects you from UVA rays, right? On the hair, the skin is light. Okay. So that means that gene is still there. That gene is there. Why? Because it's producing lighter skin underneath the fur, right? When the hominids lost their hair, okay, based off of getting outside of the forest, right? Leave the forest, okay, lose their hair. Now they start to walking upright for sure. Lucy is definitely one of them. Australopithecines walked upright, right? And they say they walk upright habitually, okay? Then they start to lose their hair. Then what happens? Well, you in that area, right, where you're going to need some protection from the UVA, right? You're going to need some protection of that folic acid, right? And so these early Homo sapiens sapiens, or early Homo group, they was definitely dark skin and pigmentation. But remember, you still got that gene, that pale skin gene that will express itself, okay, when they go into different environments and different climates. Not yet though. All right. So let me go right here real quick. All right. So I showed you the codes a little bit, right? All right. Let me show you right here. See, let's click that on. Boom. Right there. We just want to cut everything out, cut all the noise around it so we can see what that climate is. Y'all see that climate, right? Interesting. I'm not saying the Mediterranean climate. So let's get right to the Mediterranean climate. 1 minute. So y'all see the climate, right? You see these areas, right? Look at Egypt, okay? Sudan, look at the map now. What about that map they like to draw across North Africa? Well, the weather ain't saying that. The climate is not that, all right? The climate doesn't follow along the lines of that line that they draw. Now that's interesting right there, huh? Yeah, so they splitting through some people, ain't they? They splitting through some fauna, ain't they? Yeah. All right. Desert climate. Here you go. BWH, hot desert climate. Egypt hot as hell. Sudan hot as hell. All right. Even got some of that desert climate, right? In California, South America. See, BWH. What you don't see is, you don't see it in the Mediterranean. Different types of plants. What? Living organisms, a plant is a living organism, is fit for its environment. So you're not going to find quote unquote Mediterranean plants growing in deserts or growing in hot climates. You ain't finding the olives, the European olives, right? The olive oil, we know the olive oil, you know what I'm saying? Italians, Mediterranean, Rome. You know, now Egypt would have imported that stuff in there, right? But it's not growing like that. See, everybody like to play that game, right? Why do they keep calling Egypt Mediterranean? Because they found along the way, right, of those racist white supremacists that we talked about yesterday, that was trying to do everything to make it part of the great white race. Everything they tried to do to make it part of the Mediterranean race. The people Mediterranean, the food Mediterranean, it's the Mediterranean. That's what they wanted to do to y'all, right? But as the climate shows, remember, the plants, the fauna, which is the plants, right? They growing and they're fit to their environments. Easy work right here. All right, let's get to the Mediterranean climate. Boop. This one you get them out of here. Mediterranean climate. Mediterranean climate is characterized by dry summers, mid-wet winters. It say the climate, what? Receives its name from the Mediterranean basin, right? We can jump to the Mediterranean basin real quick. Let's just start real. Let's click the map on, okay? Here you go. That's the map. Everything in yellow. Hold, I want to go back and get the code for y'all. What's the code? What's the code? Let's see. Let me get the code. Remember I showed y'all the code? The code. There you go. CSB and CSU. All right. Let me click it on. Let's see. Is it in Egypt? Well, very interesting. You'll find portions of the Mediterranean climate. Let me go a little bit bigger. Down there in South Africa, on the tip, right? You'll find some of that what? Over here in Kenya. Look at that, Mediterranean climate, right? You'll find some of it over there in Australia, Mediterranean climate, right? What you won't find is, you won't find it in Egypt. Well, you don't say. Interesting. Where you do find a lot of the Mediterranean climate is where? In North Africa right here. I keep telling y'all, right, that Egypt is in between North and East. We call it Northeast Africa. Now, they don't use that term, but God damn it, we use the map, and we don't need them to tell us everything because we can use maps, right? We can use longitude, latitude. We can see for ourselves that clearly Egypt borders what? The Red Sea. You can literally walk over to Saudi Arabia down here from Ethiopia. But what we don't see is, we do not see the Mediterranean, but we do see the Mediterranean climate come from Italy, all that, right up here, up in North Africa, proper North Africa, right, little there. This is where you get the Italy, Rome, all that, the Greek and the islands, and okay, that's the Levantian Sea right there. But that is the Mediterranean climate, y'all. Who trying to trick who at this moment? I find this to be very, 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 very interesting. My, oh my. We tangle where we weave when we practice to deceive. But that's not what we're talking about. Wait a minute. You're gonna find the same types of plants, right? Fauna, right? In these climatic conditions. It's the Mediterranean climate. What are we talking about? I don't know what the hell they talking about. I just figured everybody was just tripping or something. Hey man, weather affects the plants. The plants affects the animals that eat the goddamn plants. It affects the animals. You ain't gonna find no polar bear in the Mediterranean climate. Man, let me do this real. Okay, so we got that whole Mediterranean shit out the way. Region of the Mediterranean. Let's click on, you want to do the Mediterranean basin? Let's do the Mediterranean basin. But let me see real fast when we do the Mediterranean basin. Okay. Okay. The resulting vegetation of the Mediterranean climate are the gargu or maquis in the Mediterranean basin, the chaparral in California, the fibos in South Africa. Remember I told you that down in South Africa, and the mallee in Australia, and the matorral in Chile area, which this climates are where the so-called Mediterranean trinity of agricultural production have traditionally developed wheat, grapes, and olives. Ain't no fucking olives in Egypt, man. That's the Jesus Christ thing. And the Lord rose on the third day. Let me stop. Most historic cities. Let's see what the most historic cities are in the Mediterranean. Most historic cities in the Mediterranean basin lie within the Mediterranean climate zones, including Algeria, Algeria, Athens, Barcelona, Beirut, Izmir, Jerusalem, Marseille, Monaco, Naples, Rome, Tunis, Valencia. I'm looking for Egypt. I don't see Victoria, Seattle, Portland, San Francisco. I don't see it. Hold on. Let's go to the Mediterranean basin. Maybe this will help they motherfucking ass out. Excuse my language, man. We banging and banging them about here. We don't gotta take long. We don't gotta take long. Biography, Mediterranean basin. The Mediterranean basin covers a portion of 3 continents: Europe, Africa, and Asia. It is distinct from the drainage basins, which extends much further south and north due to the major rivers ending in the Mediterranean Sea, such as the Nile, Rodan, which is controversially the Mediterranean basin includes regions not in the drainage basin. All right, where we at? We want to get some of the cities. Man, let's see. Western Asia, okay. Northern portion of the Maghreb region of Northwest Asia, Northwestern Africa, has a Mediterranean climate separate from the Sahel Desert, which extends across North Africa by Atlas Mountains. I hope y'all know what the hell that is. So once again, man, look, man, we just look at the map. That's all we do, man. Not in Egypt, they're not getting that type of climate. You would have to literally go all the way to the Alexandria, right? Where it's actually on the goddamn coast, and that's where you start getting some sleet and some hail during the wintertime. You know damn well Africans ain't chilling in no sleet and hail. Alexandria is a city built by the Greeks. All right. So that's your map right there. That's conversation is void at this point. I'm just trying to figure what they mean. Are you saying because they would later on, I'm saying later on, trade the Mediterranean, that would make the Mediterranean or the United States trade with China? That don't make America China do it. Just because they trade with Mesopotamia, right? Got influences from Mesopotamia, that don't make them Mesopotamians do it. No, it doesn't. Niggas in checkmate right now. Y'all gotta do better than this. It shouldn't be this easy. What are we talking about here? Why are these people Mediterranean? Is it they food? Hell no. Can't be they food, because the climate that produces Mediterranean food ain't in Egypt. So you can't be talking about the food. Most of the subsistence, right, that fed the Nile Valley, they grew. Most of the fishing took place on the Nile. They deified the Nile. What's the god of the Mediterranean? Do the Egyptians have a god Did they name the Mediterranean? No, they didn't deify that, but they deified the Nile, Hapi. That's interesting. So I'm just trying to really figure this out. I've been trying to tell y'all from day one that the ancestors of the Egyptians and the Nubians come out of the goddamn Green Sahara. The pottery, the cattle cult, the religion, it all comes out of that, the language. Ethiopian, the wigs. They cut their hair, yo. They deal with them body lice. Deal with them lice. The wigs, like, come on, man. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't know. You know, maybe it's me. I don't know. I don't see it. It's another map. I don't know. Like, I'm confused at this point. Like, they almost did this shit on purpose. I be thinking they be doing it on purpose. Yeah, they be doing that on purpose. Be talking that talk on purpose. Where you at, Concrete Coy? You talk that talk, bro. Like, you talk that talk about the Mediterranean. What the hell was you reading? I don't know what you was reading. Mediterranean Sea. Let's talk about the Mediterranean Sea. Real quick, Mediterranean Sea. Yes, y'all make the Mediterranean Sea. Let's see. I want to go to ancient civilizations. Mediterranean Sea, ancient civilizations. This is some light work Wikipedia shit. This ain't even a scholarship. This is a starting point. Y'all can't even get past the starting point. Look, let's see some of the world's greatest ancient civilizations. Well, they got to mention Egypt, right? Because one of the greatest civilizations, you know what I'm saying? You classical civilization, they always start with Egypt. Leave out Nubia on purpose. But let me finish. Some of the world's greatest ancient civilizations that were the base of the entire Western culture, were located around the Mediterranean shores, okay? And were greatly influenced by approximately to the sea. It says it provided routes for trade, colonizations, and war, as well as food, from fishing to gathering other seafoods, and numerous communities throughout the ages. What's these cities? It says due to the shared climate, geology, and access to the sea, cultures centered on the Mediterranean tended to have some extent of entwined culture of history. Egyptian shit ain't intertwined with the Mediterranean. They're not centered on the Mediterranean. They're centered in the Nile Valley. That's why they call it the Nile Valley now. And they joked you when you were saying, when the African-centered scholars said Nile Valley. Now, that's a word clearly used in Egyptology. So it took the Black scholars to raise the game, didn't it? Wow. Let's see. Demarcus I of Persia. Now, two of the most notable Mediterranean civilizations in classical antiquity were the Greek city-states, yep, it's Mediterranean, and the Phoenicians, both of which exclusively colonized the coastlines of the Mediterranean. Later, when Augustus founded the Roman Empire, the Romans referred to the Mediterranean as Mare Nostrum, I'll see. You ain't never heard the Egyptians say, I'll see. Right, go find that. It says, for the next, 400 years, the Roman Empire completely controlled the Mediterranean Sea and virtually all its coastal regions, from Gibraltar to the Levant. Then you got to go to Demarcus I of Persia, who conquered ancient Egypt, built the canal linking the Mediterranean Sea. Man, look, and they don't even mention that. They don't even mention Egypt in this. So I don't, let me get out of here, man. Yeah, it's a bunch of nonsense at this point, man. I see it. I see you. Yeah, I see you, right? I see you. Climate of Egypt. Let's click the climate of Egypt. Do it again. Y'all know the codes now, right? BWH. All right, that's arid, desert, hot. That's it. Copeland, climate classification map. Copeland Geiger, climate classification map. All right, now I bet you we pull up Greece or something and look on the map, it'll tell you what it was. Right, funny. Y'all some funny dudes, man. Some funny dudes around here, man. Funny dudes. So yeah, man, at this point, let me finish them off with the distribution. Let's see what we got here, son. We're gonna end it with this extraordinarily checkmate. Distribution of the main regions of the Floral Kingdom in the world. Floral kingdoms. You got the Arctic. Man, look, let me make this a little bit bigger. Arctic Subarctic. Look. Euro-Siberian, Western and Central Asia. Can we check let's check the code here. I'm looking at the Mediterranean and I'm looking at Africa, right? I'm seeing it. I see you. Boop. Paleo, look at this word, paleotropical. What color is paleotropical? What color is boreal? Hurloctic. Look at the difference in colors. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring it back. I'm gonna roll it real slow. Real slow, you gotta do it slow, because niggas will start lying and making up shit and acting like they had it. No. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me come to the Journal of Nature real quick. Get them out of here with that sir shit. Last glacial maximus. Let me tell you why these climates are as such. Right there on the map, ladies and gentlemen, at about 20,000 BP, you'll see these ice sheets right here. These ice sheets help form, especially one in North America, Laurentide ice sheet. It actually helped form when it started to melt. You got what? Lake Michigan, all right? And then you got what? Niagara Falls. You know what I'm saying? Let's come over to this ice sheet over here. This is in Europe. Look at these areas right here. These are the Arctic zones right here. Let's go back. Let's see. Am I just making it up? Of course I'm not making this shit up, man. I just can't believe that they actually tried me on this shit. Like, I'm thinking niggas is gonna read, but the niggas ain't reading. Major climate regions of Africa once again. Can we make it big, real fast? Tropical climates. What included in the tropical climates? Rainforests, grasslands, semi-arid, and deserts are included in the what? The tropical climates. Subtropical climates, right? Those subtropical climates. Oh, that's part of the Mediterranean. Those subtropical climates. You see that right there? Look at the color right here. You hear me? Subtropical climates. Boop. See? Yeah, your man Chief X actually had this map pulled up. Didn't even know what the hell he was looking at as he was talking shit. Boy, that's amazing to me, man. I ain't even gonna play that video. Amazing to me, man. Like, I'm amazed, man. I am truly amazed. So I know we got a lot going on today, man. A lot of people live, man. I just wanted to get in where I fit in that, man. That's all I wanted to do, man. Yeah, I know I wasn't sharing my screen that last time, but I'm gonna go back and share that screen one. Let me show you that. All right, real quick. Real fast. I'm gonna share it real quick for y'all. Hold on. Real quick. My fault. Here you go. All right. Sharing the screen again. This is what I was talking about. All right. Major climate regions of Africa real fast there. Y'all can see it. This is easy. Easy work. Tropical climates. Within the tropical climates is rainforest, grasslands, semi-arid, and deserts. You got subtropical in that green. That's a little bit of the Mediterranean thing right there. Like I said, over there in Morocco and all that. Nowhere near goddamn Egypt. It's a bunch of nonsense going on around. Let me blow that shit up one more time so I can get y'all up out of here, man. See the joke? And see this region's climate and all that? It ain't the line. It ain't the sub-Saharan African line that they make up. Do I got to bring that up too? Yeah, it's amazing, man. Remember, yo, the weather, climate, all right, has an effect on fauna, all right? Has an effect on the animals, the food sources, the biological organisms. We couldn't even live on Earth if it was too hot. Man, like, I thought they knew that. Like, hot, like, what the hell was anybody ever talking about? If you go to Alexandria, it's snowing in fucking Alexandria in the summer. Oh, man, look, man, let me unshare my damn screen, man. I just can't believe it. The whole shit is stupid, man. At this point, man, I can't believe it's this easy, man. I just can't, yo. I just can't. I just can't, man. It's crazy, man. It's just so crazy, bro. You know, like I don't get it, man. Yeah, Alexandria is in Egypt. Let me see. Rodney Kimmett, ass niggas. Yeah, it is. But it's a Greek city. Yeah, the Greeks built Alexandria. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all supposed to know that, man. Yeah, I think y'all supposed to know that. Y'all supposed to know that Alexandria, named after Alexander the Greek, he built that. The Macedonian. Yeah, he built that city. Yeah, and it's fucking be snowing. Let me get it. Let me just get him out of here real quick. Let's see how many niggas really want to live in Alexandria. I don't think nobody want to live in Alexandria, you know. I don't think people want to live in Alexandria, bro. Let's see how many black people period, people coming out of Sahara want to live in Alexandria like that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, all right. Just, you know, just for the giggles and shit. All right, real quick. I ain't had to about the scholarship on this one. It's stupid. Remember, man, the Copeland climate map. All right, there ain't no Mediterranean fucking weather nowhere in Egypt. I don't know who lied. That nigga lied. It's crazy. Great bananas, ladies and gentlemen. Bananas. Oh man, bananas. All right, here we go. Let's see. Hold on. Real quick, man. Real fast. Storms, events, poor. Wanted to get you the part. Let me see. Climate, hot steeples, classification map, Copeland classification map. The rest of the Egypt northern coast, prevailing north winds blowing across the Mediterranean gives the city a less severe climate than the desert headlands. Alexandria, the wettest places. Are the wettest places in Egypt. It says the other wettest places. Hold on, boom, the Mediterranean Sea, causing variable rainy winters, hot, prolonged summers, very humid, daily maximum temperature, tropical ranging. Let's see, temperature, hot, cold, hold on, rain, and events, poor, rarely occurring. Nah, that ain't what I want to see right there, man. Hold on. See if I can get it real quick, yo. And that's the BSH. Remember them codes, right? Keep them codes in mind, man. Hold on. But I can't find it. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. But trust me, type in sleep and hell in Alexandria. Ain't that funny? Oh, that's funny. Talking about hell. How many black people don't go hang around? How many people gonna really? Really think about that, yo. Warm, make it clear, weather, cool. See, might even find some snow in there, yo. Wonder, what y'all think? Can you find some snow in Alexandria? Oh man, no. Wow. I wanted to find it, I can't find it. It's taking too long. That ain't my point. All right, let me. All right, so look, man, we did our what, half an hour? How long we been going, man? All right. We just do it. All right, let me check the thing, man. Come on with that, bro. What y'all doing? Man, what y'all trying to, man, wait till you dunk on the real court. Y'all in there turn down my door, man. You on the show? Yeah, I'm on the show, man. Take your glasses off. What? Put them on? Put these on. Put these on. Son gave me these. Ah, Bobby Banger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking these. Yeah, that's some cool. Yeah, when I'm in Egypt, yo, I'm doing it like this, yo. Get the sun, you know what I'm saying? Sun shining very, very bright. Very, very bright. Very, very bright. Non-Mediterranean climate, we put these on. Y'all crazy, man. What? Y'all crazy. Yeah, we gonna close this down, man. Let me see. I can't even see you anymore. All right. You wearing them outside now, little dog there, bro? Man, let me shout everybody out in the chat, man. It was just a quick one, man. Nubians and the Mediterranean. All right, L, what's up? Eric Christopher, what's up? Riley Kemet niggas. All right, let's see where we at. Who else in here? Rowan Fall, I see you. Who else? What we got? T by Tiffany. What it do? What it do? James Powell. All right. Who else we got in here, man? Call out my peoples, man. Doug, what's up? What's Doug? What's up? Each one teach one. There's a way, ain't a waste for me. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not stopping. I refuse to stop. I refuse. I'm gonna keep going as long as they keep going. All right. Be money. Be money. No more sleepwalking. Tamika. Kabara, what's up? Too Smooth 71. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, man, look, man, we out of here, man. We done had some fun, man. It's quick, it was easy, and it was lethal. Look up Copeland climate map. You talk about climate, you talking about weather. You talking about weather affects the plants. You ain't having no goddamn palm trees in Baltimore, Maryland. It's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? You just not. It just wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't survive. It would not survive, man. It's crazy, yo. They was really trying me with that. Yo. I thought they was really being funny. I didn't think they was really trying that. They was really trying that, yo. They was really. I mean, they really, really tried that, yo. They really, really tried to pull that off. I was like, they was joking, it's playing, right? It's all good, man. Look, man, thanks for all the support, man. Make sure y'all support Abjuware. You know, we're gonna slide to keep teachings, right? And you know, shout out to the pseudo killers. We should be doing something tomorrow. Monday Night Madness. Watch out for Monday Night Madness about 8:30. We'll be going there banging it in, banging it out. All right. Definitely getting it in. All right. It's important. All right, man. Shout out to the Amaral squad, man. All right. Y'all know what it is, man. Magi Archers, man. The chefs, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Marcy, y'all know what it is, man. Yeah, we all in here, man. Look, man, with that, man, appreciate y'all coming through, right? Quick, easy session. Yeah, you know what I mean? Some shit just ain't hard, yo.